get it together.
A little bit of Anastasia for these bitch ass hoes. My highlights fucking poppin'.
Let's get it together. So in today's little get ready with me, I think we're gonna talk about, or maybe living just, oh, that's what I wanted to do, influencing. I'll try to give you my tips and tricks on influencing and like making yourself, like building your online like portfolio, because that's basically what I use Instagram for. It's like my online portfolio. So let's do that. Let's do that for anyone that wanted to know or is trying to grow. So with Instagram, I take my Instagram very, very seriously. There is rules to my posting. Y'all, if you follow me, you know I have like this color theme going on. I'm very particular about what gets to be posted on the gram, and I just did research. So basically with this whole YouTube, Instagram, social media thing, I've taught myself everything. Didn't go to no class, didn't take no seminars, didn't pay anybody to do anything. I don't have a photographer, I don't have a videographer. I do everything myself. I film myself, I take my own pictures majority of the time. I edit my own videos, I edit my own pictures. I think up my own content unless I ask you guys what you want to see, then I make things based off of that. Came up, that saw me. What I did when I decided is like, oh, I want to do this influencing thing. Like people always ask me all the time, like how I do my makeup, how I do this, how I do that, where do I shop, how do I shop, like sizing. Just a lot of beauty and fashion questions, and you know that just directly related to me because that's what I love to do. My bachelor's degree is it's the technical title is Family and Consumer Science with a concentration in fashion merchandising and design, and a minor in general business. So I wasn't the one that went to college just to have a degree. Like I wanted to go to college. Yes, what I do now, what I want to do, all my goals. I didn't need a degree. I don't need either of my degrees, not my bachelor's or my master's degree. But it was a goal that I set for myself and what I wanted. So when I went to school, I wanted to go to school for something I was actually interested in. Like I don't want to be in a class where I don't care, because when I don't care, baby, I don't care. Like nothing gets accomplished, not one single positive thing. So I told myself, if I'm going to go to school, I'm going to go for school for something I like. So I went to school for fashion, and that definitely did help me. But the majority of the things I learned from researching on my own when this social media thing started popping off. I started getting on YouTube trying to learn how to do my own makeup. How I wanted to learn how to do it like an Instagram beat, because like everything I did, I felt like it just looked so natural, and I'm not paying all this money for all this makeup to look the same. No, I want to be able, you know, makeup is an art to me, so I wanted to be able to have versatility in my artistry. You know, I want to be able to do a natural face. I want to be able to do like enhance, and I want to be able to do artistic, creative looks that you really won't wear anywhere but like Halloween or like editorial. I just wanted to learn. I wanted to learn because it was something that I was passionate about. So getting on there, I came across finding these influencers and learning what that was about. Like, and then I started doing my research on how you really profit from it, because anybody can say, oh, I want to be an influencer, oh, I know this much about makeup, I'm going to tell people. But if you don't build that trust with your following, your subscribers, and you don't have the knowledge about the products, like you think you know, but you don't really know, like, you know, on a beginner level, I don't feel like you're able to provide the most information. Like, it all comes with time, yes, but I really took the time to like dive in and learn about these brands and learn about these products, how they were formulated, what works with what type of skin. Yeah, what works with what type of skin, what brands do what, like packaging, just everything. Everything. I was really certain that it was something that I was capable of doing and that I could excel in. I feel like that I was knowledgeable about. So that's what, you know, made me want to, okay, we're going to take it to the next level. So I started coming across these influencers like Desi Perkins, Katie, Makeup Shayla, Jackie Ina, El Ray, It's My Ray Ray, Patrick Starr, Manny MUA, all these big time influencers, and I literally like stalked all their social medias. I'm stalking their Instagram to see how they post. I'm stalking their YouTube to see how they format their videos, what type of equipment they use. If they were, you know, sometimes they don't like to share, but if they do, I was on it. Like, what camera are you using? What backdrop are you using? What lighting are you using? What area are you set up in? Like, I'm looking for all that so I can eventually grow my channel to be as big as theirs and be as big as an influencer as they are, and have those type of opportunities, because I see myself being able to do all that. I see myself on marquees in stores. I see myself having meet and greets. I see myself doing like master classes and stuff like that. I see it. I see it. But essentially what influencing is marketing. It's marketing and advertising. You basically, like, they get paid to do their own makeup, yes, and, you know, content creation, that's a form of entertainment. I feel like I'm pretty entertaining. So I just researched. I was stalking everything they did, and I tried to mimic it, but still not copying, because I want to be true to me. I want people to, you know, want to view my content because they want to see what Tan is doing, not what Tan's version of Patrick Starr is, or Tan's version of Jackie Ina is, you know. So I just got into that, and then I basically come up and found my own. So with we'll start with Instagram. I am ashy. I was trying to get a stain out of a shirt. I'm ashy, so please forgive my ashy ass hands. We'll start with Instagram. So I found this girl. She's no longer on Instagram. I don't know what happened to her. She just disappeared. But she was like that was my favorite page, and that's where I got the color idea from. I said, that is so unique. And she was smaller, so I'm like, well, I haven't seen anybody else doing this, and I definitely haven't seen any plus size bloggers, influencers doing it. So hey, let me go ahead and try to do this color thing. So I started the color thing, and it just continued to grow, and now it's like my thing. I take pride in it. It's hard to keep up sometimes. It's getting easier now just because my platforms have grown, so now brands reach out to me, which makes it a lot easier for me to be able to keep it going. But when I first started out, like, I had to search through my closet. I had to purchase clothes to keep my feed going or make it make sense. I had to learn how to edit. So, and if I don't have enough of a certain color, but I needed to make a statement on my feed, that I could do that. I had to learn how to change the backgrounds and edit different little things in the picture, so the color theme would make sense. I watched hella YouTube videos. YouTube is the GOAT, honestly. YouTube is the GOAT. It literally teaches you everything. Just type in what you want to learn. Boom, it's right there. It's right there. So utilize your resources. Like, I think people, they'll ask, oh, how'd you do this? How you do that? You know what's quicker than me? You waiting on me to respond? Google, YouTube, Bing, all of them things. And I have no problem sharing. It's not even about sharing, because what's for me will always be for me. I can tell you, I can give you my life timeline right now and how I plan about going about it. That's not going to stop me from doing it. It's a million people out here doing what I'm trying to do. That's not going to stop me from doing it. Because I bet you can't do it like me. Nope. Nope. Because it's me. I'm the only tan, you know. And it's never, you can like more than one person. It's never about that either. Okay, but I'm going off task. So back to IG. So I make sure that if I don't have on the exact color I'm doing for the month or whatever time frame I'm doing a certain color for, that I can change something in the picture so that it fits my feed and does not disrupt it. Like, in my picture posting, I go inspo pic. I try to go inspo pic, outfit, inspo pic, makeup. Inspo pic, outfit, inspo pic, makeup. Because I don't want to just be known for clothing. I want to be known for fashion and clothing. The overall slay is basically what I'm going for. This little piece of glitter is blowing me. So yeah, I try to keep my content for what I'm known for. Like, yes, I'll dibble and dabble in posting other things rarely, because I just know what my audience likes, and I would like to cater to my audience. If there ever is, you know, a time where I feel like changing, I'm always going to change it, because that's the beauty of YouTube and this social media thing. It is whatever you want to do. But I know what works well on my channel. I know what doesn't work well on my channel and platforms, etc. I know the audience I'm catering to. I know the audience that I'm catering to that I don't really want to cater to, which is creepy men. I don't know. I don't feel like the stuff that I post is that, like, provocative. Like, yes, I do some thirst trappy pics sometimes, but I just feel like it's way too many men following me, because nothing I do is ever for y'all. Never. It never is. So my block hand is super strong. But anyway, that's what I was saying. You want to make sure you're posting quality content that you can provide the best information for your audience with. Don't just be posting random stuff, and don't speak about things that you don't really know about. And if you ever do say something, these are the things that I try to make sure to do. Like, if I have a product, if I'm trying out a product for a company or a brand or somebody that sends me something, and I initially like it, and I post something about it, if that ever changes, I make sure to come back on whatever platform and say, well, I changed my mind for these reasons. Like, because me, I don't go off of, I mean, sometimes you can get something and absolutely love it, and then you can use it a few more times and you don't like it. Or you can get something the first time and absolutely hate it. Then you can use it a few more times and then you can love it. I just try to make sure whatever my mind changes, I'm going to let you know. Because if I spend my money or don't, I'm going to be honest about the products that I show and tell you to potentially go purchase. I'm going to be honest, because money, it does grow on trees because it's paper, but it ain't, you know, I just try to be respectful of your money. Like, I don't want to promote just anything. I don't want to promote just any brands. Just because I received the product for free or they pay me to post about it, that's not going to alter my feelings about, like, if the product sucks, the product sucks, and I'll send it back. I won't talk about it if that's the case. Or, you know, if we've come to this agreement and you want me to speak honestly, I'm going to speak honestly. I'll give you some pros, but I'm also going to give you the cons. I never want to be that influencer that just sells whatever because I'm getting a check. Yes, money is nice, but I feel like the Lord will just bless you when you're honest and transparent about things. I really do feel like honesty is the best policy. There's a way you say things. So I never want to, like, dig into a company or just, like, go off on a company, because especially, like, smaller brands like myself, like, I have my own brand and I wouldn't want anybody to talk completely negative about me, because that was, you know, that person worked hard for that. So I just make sure I check my verbiage, critique brands honestly and truthfully, not based on money, you know. So again, back to Instagram. I keep going off on tangents. I hope this information is valuable. I hope it's doing something for you. But yeah, the Instagram. So, like, I consider myself to be beauty, fashion, and lifestyle blogger. So that means, for me, every single time I post, because it got to a point where it's like, every time I will post an outfit, or every time I post a makeup look, every time I post whatever, somebody in the comments is going to be like, oh, where's that from? Where'd you get that? How would you do? I tag it all. Every single time I post a picture, everything is tagged. And now I've gotten to a point where it's like, okay, we're going to take it a little step further. I want to be even more helpful. We're linking it. I will link everything. I link pretty much every outfit. If I can link it, it's in my story. So if ever there's a time where you leave a comment like, where is this from or where is that from, and I don't respond, it's because it's in the caption or in my story. I always give the information, because I feel like that's the whole purpose of blogging, is to provide the information to your audience. I'm not trying to keep no secrets. What's the point? Keep them for what? I'm not going to slay something the way you're going to slay something, and you're not going to slay something the same way I slay something. So what's the point of keeping the secret? We both going to look good in it. Girls that don't be trying to give the info, you're mean. You're mean. Cut it. So yeah, that's how I go about it. But I make sure to tag every single time. It will be tagged. And this Get Ready With Me, we're going to do more dramatic makeup. Oh, and I didn't say Today's video is sponsored by Julia's Hair. Thank you so much for my inches. We gotta pull it back so we can get the face together, but these inches. Today we're gonna be doing a more dramatic makeup because the last Get Ready With Me was it was simple. It was a no makeup for the heat, but now we're about to bring the heat with the slitty ass beat. We're gonna do glitter, we're gonna do drama, probably gonna do a cut crease, you know. Just give me the theatrics. So that's what we're going for today. Oh, that was a lot of product. Wow. Oh, and I will be listing everything I used in the order I used it down below, including the hair details and what I used to adhere it. So yeah, Instagram, always tag everything. And these are just tips for if you're wanting to do influencing, or if you consider yourself to be a blogger or a stylist or any creative. If you work with people, you need to make sure you tag them. The rare occasion, sometimes what I do forget to do is tag people who do take my pictures on the rare occasion that someone else is taking my picture. I do forget that, but then that person likes it, and then I go and edit my caption because you have to credit the creative, regardless if they're a real photographer or just your friend taking your picture. You have to credit the creative. If I didn't take my picture, I have to tag who did. If I didn't do my makeup, which is rare, I really don't like getting my makeup done. I'd be on edge. I had to get my makeup done for a wedding and I was on edge the whole time. I just didn't like it. If I don't do my hair, you have to tag the creative. That's the best marketing, is word of mouth, and that's basically what these brands are doing. It's word of mouth, and you know, coming to an influencer's page that you trust is how the influencer grows and how the brands grow and profit. It's like if I say, oh, I love this such and such from this brand, and you trust me as one of your favorite influencers or somebody that you consistently watch and, you know, value my opinion when it comes to makeup, beauty, or fashion, or whatever the case may be, and you go out and buy that product because I recommended it. So that's what I'm saying. My reputation is number one, honestly. I always want to be truthful and transparent about things. I only share things when I feel like I'm ready, but if it's ever a product or a brand or something, I'm always going to be honest about it. So you never have to worry about that, because the brands, yes, they pay me, but y'all are the ones that support my channel and help me grow, you know? So y'all come first. Reputation comes first, because if y'all don't trust me, then nothing else matters. So be truthful in the things that you talk about, and the products you suggest, and the brands that you support. If there's ever a reason I don't support a brand, I always make sure to let you know why. It's not about if you agree with me or not. It's my personal choice to, you know, support a brand or not support a brand. And, you know, you can always oppose whatever I say, but, you know, I'm going to do what I want to do. So be true to you. That's the thing. Like I said, I watch these other influencers to, you know, gain insight and try to understand the business of it, because it is a business. That's what people fail to realize. You watch their snaps and stuff and you think they're just out here just kicking it with these brands. These brands are paying for these expensive trips and stuff. That's all marketing. It's all marketing. They're showing you their new products. They're telling you about their new products. They're giving them gifts and paying for trips so they're helping them create content. They get paid to go on these trips. They get paid to create these vlog videos. They get paid to post about it on their Instagram. Like, it's a business. Y'all see the back end. I'm trying to let y'all in a little bit. This is what I have researched and seen. They get paid for these things. Not to say that they don't like these brands or they're just telling you whatever, but just know there is monetary transactions taking place with all of that. So, alright, wig, you gotta stay down. Did I let you dry too much? But yeah, just saying. So, that's pretty much Instagram. I just make sure to tag everything. I'm cautious about who I work with. I'm cautious about what I say about brands. I'm cautious about the growth, who I let follow me. Like, when I say my black hand is strong, my black hand is so strong. Let me tell you y'all gonna be sick of me talking. I probably should stop. Let me get past some eyes and then we'll come back, because we're already at 20 minutes and we're only on brows. I just be taking forever. All right, so I just went ahead and did my eyes off camera because it took a lot of concentration and I wouldn't have been talking anyway. But back to what I was saying, my block hand is strong. I block people for whatever reason I so choose. If you don't have a profile picture, block. If you don't have any posts, that means you're a lurking page, block. If I go to your profile and you have a whole bunch of like guns, gang affiliation, basically porn, block. You're not coming to my page with none of that. You're not about to be screenshotting my pictures so you can have an arsenal of tan band pics. No. So I block. If you comment out the way, some unnecessary stuff, block. I don't think twice about it. Gotta keep my space with positive vibes, and social media is one of my spaces. So if you want to talk out the side of your neck, that's fine. Go ahead. Block. There is no second chance. Block. You cannot communicate with me. If you find a way to communicate with me, you're blocked again. So whatever page you want to create, block. Don't. If you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all. Don't come to me. If you have BBW, lover, fetish, all of that in your bio, block. No, we're not here for that. Nope. So I keep my spaces clear and free of energy. But anyway, back to my tips for influencing and whatnot. Like I was saying, make sure you tag everything. It's not only for your subscribers and followers, but also so brands will recognize you. Hashtag. I hashtag the hell out every single post I post. That helps bring more people to your page. So, and you have to put hashtags that like are easily searchable. Don't be putting all them extra long, simple, whatever your post is about. Swimsuit, yellow swimsuit, plus size swimsuit, plus fashion, curvy girl fashion, stuff that people will actually search. Simple things. If it's makeup, concealer, makeup artist, makeup addict, whatever the brands are, BH Cosmetics, Too Faced, whoever. Simple tags that people will actually search for. Don't be putting just random stuff because your page is not going to get found. I make sure to only tag like in the actual picture. What was I about to say? In the actual picture, I only tag brands that I actually use. So like if I have on a Fashion Nova outfit, I'm only tagging like Fashion Nova. I'm not tagging any other clothing brand because they're like, bro, you're not supporting us, so why do I care about this post? Other pages that you can tag on like different fashion pages are like fashion pages. So say I have an outfit that's Fashion Nova. I'm gonna tag Fashion Nova, but I'm also gonna also tag like Golden Confidence, which is a like a pretty much a plus size shout out page, full figure fashion, plus model mag, Scorch magazine, Dare Canada magazine, We BBW. Basically, whatever your picture is about, you want to post those pages because then you have a larger opportunity of getting reposted. So then their audience will see you, and then maybe want to see what you're about, and then you come to your page, and then you know what they want to follow. That's how you grow your page. So only tag relevant pages. Don't just be tagging anybody. Like I'll do a makeup picture. I'll tag all the brands that I use. So say like today I have on Colourpop, BH Cosmetics, Anastasia, Beverly Hills, and Maybelline, and now Huda Beauty. So I'll tag all of them, and then I'll also tag like Makeup for Melanin Girls, Melanin Girl Daily, Makeup for Women of Color, Undiscovered Women of Color Makeup Artists, Makeup Artists Worldwide, stuff like that. So make sure, like I said, you're tagging relevant pages. And even though you may not always get reposted, don't get discouraged by that. As long as you're doing your best, you're putting your best work out there, you're tagging, using all your resources, tag your picture, hashtag your picture, list all your products so your followers and everybody is, you know, informed about what you're using. They know they can come to your page. It's like, oh, that look was pretty. I wonder what she used for this. Boom, it's right there in the caption. They know who to come to for what. So be a resource for others is what I try to do anyway. So yeah, that's I think that's the main thing about Instagram. Being thorough. Like I use this app called UNUM. I plan out my posts because like I said with my color thing, I need everything to be a certain way. So I'll use that so I can plan out my posts, see how it's going to look when I do post it. It helps me see the overall look of my feed when I do these, when I change colors, how to transition from one color to the next. I can pre-write out my caption. It actually has like a little thing you can get notifications because I post at a certain time. I kind of have subconsciously try to put you guys on a schedule. So like, because the algorithm of Instagram, since it's not chronological anymore, like I want people to see my posts, because you know I work to create the content or whatnot, so I want people to see it. So I pretty much posted the same times every day. I posted 10, 12, 2, 4, 6, and sometimes 8. If it's, you know, a thirst trappy picture, I'll post that like really late at night. But yeah, I post at the same times. I give each post a little bit of time to get the recognition that I feel like it deserves, and then I'll post the next picture. I make sure that my captions are relevant. So like if I have an inspo pic, it usually has something to do with what's on my mind or what I plan to post next, a little like intro type thing. So I just, you know, try to get cute with it. But this is just the things I do. You can do, you know, however you want. I just found that this has worked for me, and it kind of puts you on a schedule. So it's like if I don't post or if I don't pop up on your feed, it's like, well, let me see what Tan got going today. Let me see what she done posted. And you know, you want to come to my page and see what I've done. So it kind of does like that. So you already know like something's coming. And it just helps me stay organized, because I kind of take this like as my job, or I want it to be my full, you know, full career or whatnot. So I take it pretty seriously. So then moving on to YouTube, because that is also growing as well. I'm so proud of it, y'all. I never thought I'd get to these points. Like I just thought it would take, I just never thought I would get here. It was a time where it's like, oh, I just want to be able to do what I want. I want to be able to make a living by doing what I want. And, you know, we're substantially growing the income from being able to do what I want. It's lit. So anyway, YouTube, same thing with like relevant hashtags. And your, like when you upload a video, it has like the little box where you can put like tags that relate to your video. Make sure you're using relevant ones, because I know YouTube is getting hella picky. It's kind of irritating. Like I won't be doing, I'll let you know right now, I won't be doing any more swimsuit hauls. Not on YouTube. I'll find another avenue. I may do it just like raw, unedited, like on Snapchat or on IG stories or something like that. But I will not be doing any more swimsuit hauls, because they always demonetize. Say what you want. I'm trying to make this my career. We got to get paid from this stuff. So unless a brand is sponsoring it, I won't be doing any more. YouTube hauls is like the last one I did, the Romwe one. I tried not to even move. I said maybe the one before that they demonetized it because I was dancing. It was showing a little bit too much or whatever the case was. But this time I literally did not move, and they still demonetized. I was going back and forth with YouTube. It's hella annoying. And basically they're like, no, it's inappropriate for viewers. And I'm like, okay, is it just for plus size, or like what's the case? Like, because I've reached out to some other plus size YouTubers, regular size YouTubers that do swimsuit hauls, and they're like, no, my video didn't get demonetized. So I'm just trying to figure out what it is. But we just won't do them. We'll do fashion hauls. We'll stick to that, because they're fine with that. We want a little more brightness. So yeah. What else? Yeah, make sure your content is rated G, basically. They want me to be cookie cutter, but I'm not cookie cutter. And I really felt like the whole purpose of YouTube was so you could be yourself, and, you know, but clearly it's not. You have to, like, I try not to cuss too much. I try not to do a lot, honestly. Like, it's still me, yeah, but it's annoying that I have to think about that type of thing. So anyway, make sure your content is viewable for all ages. You can't even really do medical stuff. Like I was looking through the community guidelines. You can't talk about medical things, like bodily things, because they consider it like gross. It's a different word, but like basically gross, inappropriate for all ages. Whatever the case is, YouTube is doing a lot. But yeah, with YouTube, make sure your content's user-friendly. Again, using relevant tags. Make sure you're using eye-catching captions and thumbnails. I make all my thumbnails on PicMonkey. I edit all my videos on iMovie. It's just the easiest one for me. And I don't get too fancy with the editing as of yet, just because I don't have Final Cut Pro. I haven't learned how to use it, and I feel like it's kind of tricky to use. And I try to use stuff that I don't really have to pay for. So PicMonkey, if you follow me on Snapchat, you already know about that. If you don't, sorry, can't be saying it on here. It's too many of y'all. Yeah, so I come up with like formats. I try to keep all my formats pretty much the same. We do an intro, we do it like a verbal intro and then my clip intro, and then we start the video, then we do an outro so you know what's next, or watch my previous video, whatever you want to do. I try to keep it the same. I'm trying to be more professional about it, more uniform about it, so you know like where you can click fast forward to, wherever you want to go, what you want to see, get the information you need for my videos. If you're not watching the full thing, that's fine, that does not bother me at all. I just want to be able to provide information and help however I can. I do read all comments. I do block people on YouTube too. If your comments are inappropriate, hide user from channel, remove comment. If they're rude, remove comment. You can always leave me suggestions. Like I said, I read them all. I try to respond to them all too. So yeah, I just try to be as user friendly as possible, you know. What other platforms do I use? I use Snapchat as well. Snapchat not as much because this update is still really stupid to me. They did better with moving the friends back to whatever area they were before, but Snapchat's still stupid. But another thing I try to do between my platforms is not use the same exact content. Like I show more raw edited things on Snapchat just because my phone's right there and there's no editing. It's like just raw me. Snapchat is probably the most lit because it is just raw me. YouTube is I would consider very censored. It's like the most professional platform I have, I believe. And then Instagram is like my portfolio, so that one's kind of professional too. Still very me, but a little more censored, whereas Snapchat is just whatever. You get more behind the scenes with Snapchat. You see everything firsthand with Snapchat because it's literally while I'm doing it. I rarely upload things from my camera roll unless I couldn't get the type of editing I needed, like with the Kira app that makes things sparkle, like stuff like that. Or if I just took a really litty picture on my normal camera, I'll upload that. But everything on Snapchat is really like in the moment pretty much, or reminiscing on stuff. So yeah, I just try to provide creative and fun content so you guys get to see me, feel like you know me. Everybody, like, I love when you guys say, I feel like we're best friends. You're my best friend in my head. You're my big sister in my head. You're my this, you're my that. And I'm just like, that's what I want to be. Yay. That's my goal. So, you know, you get to see true 10. And we vibe, we talk. I pretty much reply to everybody. On everything. I answer all questions. I try to check my messages on Instagram. I do check my messages on Instagram. The only ones that I do miss sometimes is like I don't know how they filter the stuff on Instagram anymore, but like sometimes the message, if I don't follow you, it'll still pop up in like my new messages. But sometimes I don't look through my messages of people that don't follow me because it's usually creepy dudes and I just don't be feeling like dealing with them sometimes. So if that's ever the case, my bad. But yeah, let me hurry up and finish this face because I think that's all the tips and tricks I have for now. Like I said, Snapchat is going to be the best because I've slowed down because Snapchat is slow. But that's going to be the platform where you get a lot more information about me, from me, about the things I do, how I do things, quick little tips, tutorials, everything. Snapchat's it's just so easy, and that's why I like it. Like even IG stories is too much to me. Like number one, it only does 15 seconds, bro. I need that minute. Okay, it just helps me so much more. So and then get into it, like it's just too much. I just need to snap, post. Snapchat messed it up. Why would you kill yourself like that? But yeah. So follow me on Snap. But let me finish this face, and then we'll be back. Swoop, swoop. Alright, guys, so this is our finished look. Okay, purple highlighter. We just wanted to try something different. But, yeah, so this is our finished look. Thank you so much for coming back to my channel. I really appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed those little tips and tricks on influencing, growing your social media following. You know, all of that good jazz. Thank you so much to Julia's Hair for these beautiful silky bundles. We have in a 18-inch frontal, 22, 24, and 26-inch bundles. So yeah, that is going to complete today's video. Thank you so much for coming back. If you have not already, make sure you subscribe, and I will see y'all in my next one. Stay true. Do you ever